Narrated Al-Bara bin Azib. The Prophet, peace be upon him, delivered the khutbah after offering the prayer on the day of Nahr and said, whoever offers the prayer like us and slaughters like us, then his nusuk, sacrifice, will be accepted by Allah. And whoever slaughters his sacrifice before the Eid prayer, then he has not done the sacrifice. Abi Burda bin Niyar, the uncle of Al-Bara, said, O Allah's Messenger, I have slaughtered my sheep before the Eid prayer, and I thought today as a day of eating and drinking, not alcoholic drinks, and I like that my sheep should be the first to be slaughtered in my house. So slaughtered my sheep and took my food before coming for the prayer. The Prophet, peace be upon him, said, the sheep which you have slaughtered is just mutton, not a nusuk. He, Abu Burda, said, O Allah's Messenger, I have a young she-goat which is dearer to me than 2 sheep. Will that be sufficient as a nusuk on my behalf? The Prophet, PBUH, said, yes, it will be sufficient for you, but it will not be sufficient as a nusuk for anyone else after you. Narrated Abu Sa'id al-Khudri. The Prophet, peace be upon him, used to proceed to the Musalla on the days of Eid al-Fitr and Eid al-Adha. The first thing to begin with was the prayer, and after that he would stand in front of the people, and the people would keep sitting in their rows. Then he would preach to them, advise them, and give them orders, khutbah. And after that, if he wished to send an army for an expedition, he would do so. Or if he wanted to give an order, he would do so, and then depart. The people followed this tradition till I went out with Marwan, the governor of Medina, for the prayer of Eid al-Adha or Eid al-Fitr. When we reached the Musalla, there was a pulpit made by Kathir bin As-Salt. Marwan wanted to get up on that pulpit before the prayer. I got hold of his clothes, but he pulled them and ascended the pulpit and delivered the khutbah before the prayer. I said to him, by Allah, you have changed the Prophet's tradition. He replied, O Abu Sa'idi, gone is that which you know. I said, by Allah, what I know is better than what I do not know. Marwan said, people do not sit to listen to our khutbah after the prayer, so I delivered the khutbah before the prayer. Narrated Abdullah bin Umar. Allah's Messenger, peace be upon him, used to offer the prayer of Eid al-Adha and Eid al-Fitr, and then deliver the khutbah after the prayer. Narrated Ibn Jurayj. Atta said, Jabir bin Abdullah said, the Prophet, peace be upon him, went out on the day of Eid al-Fitr and offered the prayer before delivering the khutbah. Atta told me that during the early days of Ibn Aziz Zubair, Ibn Abbas had sent a message to him telling him that the Adhaan for the Eid prayer was never pronounced in the lifetime of Allah's Messenger, and the khutbah used to be delivered after the prayer. Atta told me that Ibn Abbas and Jabir bin Abdullah had said there was no Adhaan for the prayer of Eid al-Fitr and Eid al-Adha. Atta said, I heard Jabir bin Abdullah saying, the Prophet, peace be upon him, stood up and started with the prayer, and after it he delivered the khutbah. When the Prophet, peace be upon him of Allah, finished the khutbah, he went to the women and preached to them, while he was leaning on Bilal's hand. Bilal was spreading his garment, and the ladies were putting alms in it. I said to Atta, do you think it incumbent upon an imam to go to the women and preach to them after finishing the prayer and khutbah? Atta said, no doubt it is incumbent on imams to do so, and why should they not do so?